beautiful people. What's good? What's poppin'? I hope you're having a great day so far. If not, then say, okay, that's alright. Come on. Sit down. We're going to flip that front upside down and get into the reaction for you. Okay, so I am still continuing this week with a little bit of pop culture. So this one is around today's beauty standards. So it's titled Gen Z Beauty Standards Are Insane. And child, yes, they are. There is no reason I am being required to look like an uppercase P for me to date you. There is no reason we walking around looking like ints. Okay, like the song say on TikTok, these BBLs killing y'all and the thighs don't match. It's just true, okay? It's just true. I'm just joking, y'all, but let's dive on into this video.
I have a job in a BBL.
Anything else, like lip filler or anything like that?
No, lipo on my chin as well. Lipo.
How old were you when you got those procedures?
18. I made the appointment after my birthday.
Did you pay for that with your Walmart job?
Yeah, I've been working since I was 14 to saving up for this look.
I'm sorry, but if we even have 14-year-olds being self-conscious and wanting to get a BBL, then it's time to admit that the beauty standard has gone too far.
And I was also going to say, beauty is also in the eye of the beholder, from what I have learned and picked up. So everyone is not beautiful or attractive to everybody. What's ugly to you might be attractive to the next person. What's attractive to the next person might be ugly to you.
Honestly, I'm not even surprised, because in this day and age, even models are being criticized for how they look.
Here's how the Twitch streamer Marlon should look smack. So Marlon suffers from a wide eye separation ratio, so to rectify this he needs orbital box osteotomy. He also has a weak mandible.
Who's doing this? That's what I... Can we love what was given to us at birth? Can we not do that? How about we go back in time a little bit and actually, you know, enjoy having unique features about ourselves? Why does everybody want to look like the next person? I wouldn't even say look like the next person. Everyone looks similar. Is it just me? It can't be me that
and
thinks
poor
that,
chin
though.
projection. To maximize this, he's gonna get
What's a mandible?
Max, otherwise known as double jaw surgery. This is gonna pull that stubborn cemental fat he has, give his jawline a much sharper and cleaner look. Let me know who I should rate next.
And not to glaze by any means, but the Marlon that he's talking about is this Marlon. The 6'3" model who's walked for Vogue, model for Dolce & Gabbana, Armani, and other high-end luxury brands. I mean, this guy...
And I get, this might be my last time pausing for a little minute. I get that us as individuals, we're all going to have our own insecurities. And yes, do what you want to do. Don't let my opinion sway you whatsoever. It's your body, it's your life. If you like it, I love it. Again, do what you guys want to do. If you want the surgery, get the surgery. I'm not biased against any of it. I agree with we should all feel comfortable in the body we are in. So if you feel like, yes, going to get a BBL, that will make you feel better, do you? If you think, you know, getting nose surgery, you know, rhinoplasty will make you feel better, do you? But again, to each his own.
Stats are basically maxed out. And I mean, at least when you go to the comments of this video, people are agreeing on how insane this sounds. Rate yourself next, suffers.
But a model though, y'all, there's nothing wrong with that man.
Marlon suffers from a wide eye separation.
Just say you're jealous. What is this? Just say you love him at this point. That's not looks maxing. That's invasive elective surgery. Oh, who is you? Bro, what? What the hell is this? Bro, mods you, me, the comment section into oblivion. Oh God, what has this world come to? LOL. Appeal will always win. Never enough. Some people love themselves. Are we dead ass? Obsession. Holy insecurity.
And just for some context, this is the guy who made that video. Clav, the looks maxing final boss, the insecure final boss. And although some of the changes he recommended on Marlon seem kind of out of pocket, to some extent this guy does know a little bit of what he's talking about, because he transformed himself from a quote-unquote 2 to someone who's conventionally attractive. But the things he did to get there are kind of insane. Watch and see. So to start off the video, you can already tell that he's insecure because he calls himself a 2 out of 10. Now I'm not saying he checks off every beauty standard checkbox in this picture, but we've all had that awkward young phase where we didn't know how to properly groom ourselves.
Everyone's gonna go through it. Yes, it's called puberty, being a pubescent.
We didn't really hone in on our sense of style yet. Maybe we couldn't afford to look or dress how we wanted to.
Yeah.
But that's all part of being young. That's all part of the process. But I wouldn't necessarily call myself ugly or a 2 out of 10 at that stage of my life. Extremely underweight. Started roiding. Dude didn't even try the steps in between. He went straight to roiding. And the crazy thing is, he still looks super young in this picture. He has a baby face. Like, there's no way that this is healthy. Started Accutane, HGH to heal my ankle. HGH stands for human growth hormone.
Okay.
He gave me a jaw. Started focusing on my face. Masteron for puberty maxing. I don't even know what Masteron is.
I don't know either. If y'all know in my community, let me know in the comments.
Started browsing PSL. JFL at eating in 2022. More Accutane. Chewing for Ramus and Bigonial. PDO for Hunter Eyes. Bruh, this guy's altering himself with chemicals, injecting serums, taking growth.
I'm not doing all this. I just want to go to a dermatologist to talk to them about my acne and other skin issues I have. Maybe most get my teeth fixed because my bottom row definitely needs some braces. And maybe figure out like my hairstyle and my clothing style. Other than that, that is as much as I'm probably gonna go. Everything else, all these surgeries and stuff.
Growth hormones, hitting his head with a hammer. Now I'm genuinely wondering what he would have looked like if he would have went through puberty naturally instead of doing all these alterations. Fat dissolving.
I mean, I know they do this. Yeah, at a doctor's office.
Botox for Hunter Eyes. Kicked out for was he kicked out of university for roids? Molecule, trend maxing, and he hopped on trend. Trend descended me. Oh, bro, his hairline started receding. Fake hobbies for Tinder. Oh my god, no, this guy is freaking comical. This guy calculated every step of his look journey to the point where he's taking pictures of fake hobbies for Tinder. And I can't lie, he's doing a damn good job at it, cause look at this picture. This is going triple platinum in any female group chat. Dude really set up this painting, told his cameraman, take a picture of me that looks off guard and make me look as nonchalant and chill as possible. I can already picture the woman in whichever friend group he tricks talking about,
Oh my god, and he paints too? No way, he's just
Right.
perfect.
and I don't know when it became a trend for guys to just act super.
I just learned about this the other day. Yeah, it's called being performative. Like, and apparently, you know, people have already been doing this, but I've been hearing lately it's like a trend where guys, and I'm sure girls, vice versa, because again, I'm not biased. I'm sure it goes both ways. Where they just act as if they have everything, I'm guessing like full package wise, just from looks. And even like this young man is holding like a book, whether it be a book, they're holding a book. You know, they're holding like maybe a painting or something, you know, of some sort, just seeming like they're more interesting than probably what they let on, basically, to kind of intrigue you. I'm hoping I'm explaining it correctly.
Performative and do everything for the female gaze.
Yes.
But you have guys walking around like this, drinking matcha with a tote bag on while reading a book on the escalator. Oh, brother, who are you trying to fool? Dude went and equipped all his items, got all his badges. Like, he could have at least toned it down a bit just so it's not so obvious. But back to Clav. You know, at first I thought maybe his content is satire. You know, he's not actually promoting these things. This is all a joke. But no, not only is he being serious, but he's also promoting the usage of gear to little kids. Me and bro after telling kids to blast gear. Dude is literally flexing promoting gear to little kids. The repercussions of hopping on gear in general are bad, but if you hop on it while you're young, it more than likely will lead to an early death. POV, you stole your girl's makeup. Weird flex, but okay.
I'm always going to vote for the more attractive person in any political election. It just seems too unrealistic to me to put my faith in someone who doesn't even mog their political opponent. Like, how are you supposed to run a country if you can't even mog the opposition? I don't care about your policies. I don't care about your rhetoric. All I care about is, do you mog the other candidate?
This has to be a joke.
I'm sure.
No,
I'm
actually
looking around like, what in the world is he talking about?
praying that this is a joke. Please be a joke.
What you should do if you are actually someone who is subhuman.
Subhuman? So now your level of attractiveness determines if you're human or not?
So Marlon or Archie, let's talk about it. Bro, they both mog you to oblivion, so what are you gonna do about it? You see how low...
I can't lie, being this obsessed with your looks has to be a mental illness. And on top of that, he's so insecure, so threatened that people are saying that Marlon looks better than him, that he has to pull this lame racist joke.
Marlon mogs all of you? Yeah, but he's black. No, he's not.
Oh, it's not? Have you seen his parents? There was. Oh, yeah, I think he's
Next.
really sad. Wait, no,
Next.
I mean, if you're gonna make a racist joke, at least have it be funny.
Right.
Dude literally embarrassed himself.
That's why I said next, because it wasn't even hilarious. I didn't laugh. I didn't even snicker, smile, nothing.
And they're cooking his ass in the comments too. I'm not mad he made a racist joke. I'm mad the racist joke he made wasn't funny.
Come on
Wasn't
now.
even a joke. You could tell he said that out of impulse because how much it hurt his ego. Mind you, Marlon is part black, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that he's living in his head rent free. Why are you this threatened by a guy that probably doesn't even know you exist? He's probably talking to other girls right now. So you're sitting in the living room surrounded by men, watching men, probably getting filmed by men. Bro, I know gay dudes who are less gay than this. Nightmare blunt rotation. This shit was filmed in complete silence, by the way. They are all pushing 30, by the way. Jobs, bro, jobs. Grown men, employment, transforming a male follower. Bloated, poor skin texture, skinny, unhappy, unhealthy, judged, laughed at, joins community. Okay, high test, gets girls. Bro, this guy just looks like he went through puberty. I'm sorry, if you would have gave him a couple years, a decent workout routine, and a decent diet, this would have happened regardless. I would have a really hard time.
Sometimes it's better to just wait and grow into your looks. I feel like sometimes people rush it because a lot of the times your body is not even done developing. So when you run to that hospital bed, that hospital chair, that table to get something altered, it's like, okay, it probably would have looked fine, even better, let alone natural for your face and your body because you let it grow in over time. You let it set into your body naturally.
Believing otherwise. We literally have little kids stressed out and contacting self-improvement influencers asking what they can do because they're 5'3" at 12 years old. And I mean, just look at some of these comments. I'm 5'3" at 15, am I cooked? 5'5" and 18, I'm burnt. 5'6" at 24, is it bad? Yeah, bro, it's bad. And I mean, obviously a lot of these are trolls, but I mean, we have to admit that we live in a very insecure generation. We even have celebrities who, keep in mind, are millionaires being accused of getting ab surgery done. Would this be the male equivalent of a BBL? And it's not just ab surgeries. We also have people who are doing these limb lengthening surgeries to make themselves taller. And they're paying thousands of dollars to do it.
He had 2 surgeries where doctors broke his bones in 6 places and implanted devices called fixators to stretch his legs. While he recovered for 6 months, he lived in a rehab facility and had to turn a handle on his fixators every day. After that, he spent almost a year regaining the muscle he lost so he could walk normally again. This is him standing next to his friend before the surgery, and here he is after gaining 7 inches, now at 6 feet tall.
Bro, that just looks painful. And I mean, unless he marries some super tall...
And 6 months off just to recover, that is half of a year. I'm just trying to think, like, what do you do for work? I mean, clearly, he had the time. So that's why I'm like... But I'm just thinking, what if I was in this situation? How would I pay my bills? How would I work? Lord, how would I even go see my family, my friends? I'm just thinking of the things I do on a day-to-day. I have a dog. How would I even take him out?
Oh, lady, what is he gonna do if his kids all turn out short? And I know the examples I've used so far have been all men, but trust me, this isn't exclusive to men at all. We have a bunch of women who have these perfectly normal but Afrocentric noses getting rhinoplasty, which is basically nose surgery.
And you know what's so crazy? Is that I know I'm about to say this on YouTube. It might be a little controversial, just depending on who is watching. Okay? A lot of the times, my black sisters and brothers, you will mess with your nose, mess with your lips when you have people out here who want your nose and want your lips just the way they are before the surgery. Keep that in mind. But again, do you? If you want the surgery, get the surgery.
Like, I see nothing wrong with her nose. And the sad thing is, a lot of these women will get these nose surgeries and they'll end up looking like this. They literally pay to get these botched noses that look like characters from the Grinch movie. You know, the people from Whoville? Just imagine paying thousands of dollars for your nose to look like this. Yeah. And it's not just nose surgeries, of course. They're getting BBLs, they're getting lip fillers, all at 18. Was my tummy tuck at 18 worth it? Yes, I got my whole body done at 18. Stay mad. We're not mad. We're worried for you. This girl literally
Right.
saved up her money for years before she turned 18 just so she could get a BBL and get her breasts done.
So when you say you look like this, you have a what?
I have a job and a BBL.
Anything else, like lip filler or anything like that?
No, lipo on my chin as well.
So chin lipo, fake,
Yeah,
and then the BBL.
Lipo.
How old were you when you got those procedures?
18. I made the appointment after my birthday.
Did you pay for that with your Walmart job?
Yeah, I've been working since I was 14 to saving up for this look.
Wait,
Yeah.
so-
Specifically for the
Yeah, well,
since
yeah.
14?
Yeah.
They're talking about period and encouraging this, but I see so many red flags.
I
Like, sure,
do.
it's great that she was able to focus on a goal for years and finally achieve it, but are we
But why that go? See what I mean? Like, why that go at 14 to 18? I feel like at the age of 18, there were so many other things going on in my mind other than, oh, I need a big booty and a big chest. That was nowhere near on my mind. Like, I'm worried about, at that time, I was worried about college, worried about what my life would look like in a few years. And here I am, a few years after 18, I'm doing decent. I'm all right. Okay. I'm living. I'm living. Okay. But what about a car? What about saving for a car? Things of that nature.
gonna ignore that she's been insecure about her body
Saving
for
for
years?
college.
And sure, she said she started saving at 14, but we don't know when she developed these insecurities. They
Yeah.
might have started from an even younger age. And the next thing she says really shows you how much impact the media has on the youth.
I saw models growing up that I really liked. Kim Kardashian. I loved her look. So I started looking up how she looked that way, learned what a BBL was, job.
So this was always the plan.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, not the OF, but then I
ruining a
realized,
generation of.
I guess, no, I like this look, and that's what I was going for.
Yes.
At this point, I can't even blame Kim. I gotta blame her parents, her guardians, because why are they even allowing her to be that hooked on the Kardashians? She was literally 14. And I mean, sadly, if that's the type of people that she was looking up to growing up, it's no wonder that she ended up starting an OnlyFans. And these BBL surgeries are kind of like the female equivalent of hopping on gear for men. Because they come with their own complications and there's always the risk of death. A quick Google search will show you that in 2007, the mortality rate was like 1 in 3,000. And now in more recent years, it's like 1 in 15,000 and 1 in 20,000. But that's still a risk. And even if, let's say, you don't die during the surgery, there's other complications that come with having a BBL. Aside from all the things that you have to do for maintenance once you get a BBL for it to look natural and for you not to look like a freaking ant, there's also been reports of people saying that BBLs stink. We got women confessing that their BBLs smell like dumpster.
I've heard that before too. I'm not sure if it was either on my TikTok or my Instagram. Apparently, I heard that's like the excess that it has to be drained. If I'm not mistaken.
Just because I wasn't afraid to get on here and say my BBL smelled like dumpster juice, and y'all or don't make me develop. My sit down ear was stinking real bad, and it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. It was the truth. It got to the point to where when I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that rotten flesh.
We got strippers talking about their experience with stinky BBLs.
Me being in the strip club, me being a dancer, you're around a lot of other girls.
Right.
Some who just have horrible hygiene, and some, it be that motherfucking BBL. Okay? There was this girl that I used to work with or whatever, and she was so cool, bro. She was so nice. She's very pretty, cool. There was one of the days that we were there, I'm doing my makeup in the bathroom, and she came and she was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, whatever. If my homegirl doing her makeup in the bathroom, I'll come in and I gotta pee, and that's it. I'll just pee. Like, not that big of a deal. And I was like, girl, go ahead. She was like, no. Like, so I'm like, damn, she must got the shit again. Yo, so I come out, she pees, and she comes out fast. Not like it didn't take her shit time. It took pee time. It wasn't long enough for her to take a shit. It was a pee type of, okay, cool. So when she came back out or whatever, she shut the door or whatever. She was like, just wait a second to go in there, whatever. I'm doing my makeup, okay? We're on a time crunch. So I'm like, girl, just spray some air freshener or something. I got, I go grab my perfume, I go in there, I start spraying it. But then, I start calculating in my head, oh, she, peed, and it didn't smell like shit. It smelled like ass, but not ass. Like ass and I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I really don't.
That's crazy.
But I felt really bad because I don't really think that it was ever her personal hygiene. I really think it was her BBL. Some girls, their BBLs reject, okay? And so those incision holes that are around the BBL, right? It's like the stench can come from those. Even when they're shut, you know, as it's rejecting it, it's like it's still oozing out a smell.
And that's why I wouldn't say I'm against it, but I can be a little against. It's just not for me. Because of these reasons. That's why I'm like, why not just wait until it naturally comes in? You might get a little extra. And apparently, you know, with women, I hear we go, I'm not sure. Look, don't quote me on it. We get like 2 puberties in our lifetime. We get one, you know, up until we're like 18. And that's like, you know, adolescent puberty that everybody goes through. And then, and it might be the same for guys too. And then you get like another one maybe in your 20s, maybe possibly in your 30s. I could be wrong. But I would just wait. And then not only that, if you want, excuse me, you want, you know, a butt, glutes, leg, you tone legs, whatever, you know, the gym is still a thing, y'all. Walking and running is still a thing. Riding, cycling, still a thing. Swimming, still a thing. Like, there are different ways to get in shape. There are different ways to grow glutes. There are different ways to grow muscle, grow whatever you want. But again, do you?
Holes closed and everything healed up. It was still like ooze out like a smell, which I ended up looking this up.
And in case you needed a professional opinion, here's the doctors.
Dr. Anderson here, plastic surgeon in Chicago. So, do BBLs smell? So this took us a while to dig through some videos on TikTok and Instagram. People are saying that they smell after a BBL.
The lady said her BBL stinks and that her sit-down air smells.
Just think about broccoli. You ever had broccoli sitting out for like 2 days? And you be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, that's the perfect way I can explain it.
So the smell is fat necrosis. So if you get your butt overfilled with fat during a BBL, the body can only supply so much fat with blood. So in order to survive and have that fat survive forever, the body needs to supply it with a blood supply. So when there's too much fat for the body to give it blood, then that fat will die. It's called fat.
He's talking about those jumbo BBLs, bruh.
I was just about to say the ones where they looking like ants, where they looking like they're walking around with a dirty diaper.
This could even result in a huge infection that would require antibiotics or even hospitalization. You could get sepsis from this. So this is a huge issue. This is not a myth. You can stink after a BBL.
So yeah, for anyone watching this who feels insecure about how they look, bruh, get in the gym, pick up a healthy eating regimen that has plenty of protein and healthy fats, keep up with your grooming, get a haircut, take care of your skin, drink more water, and above all else, stay consistent. You don't need to take these crazy health risks just to fit into the beauty standard. The people that come into your life should love you for you. And if you feel like you have to change yourself to feel loved, then it's not genuine.
Then change the audience.
And hey man, if all else fails, just get your money up. That's literally the cheat code. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and turn.
Y'all go and support. I agree with a lot of his points, okay? He really did not miss. Like, just to piggyback off of what he said, yes, y'all, love you for you, okay? Forget what social media say. Forget what these influencers doing. Forget what these celebrities are doing. Love you for you. Y'all are naturally beautiful just the way you are inside and out. And don't let nobody else tell you differently. And if nobody else believes you, tell them Mia told you and Mia sent you, okay? But yeah, y'all, that was, Gen Z beauty standards are insane. Let me know what you thought about this video down below in the comments. Don't be afraid, don't be shy to leave feedback or suggestions for the next Future Watch. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.